Peace unto you, Israel. Peace unto you. This is new, yes, from Israel, Hebron Island 2. Today's video is civil action in 6 strands. I'll explain it later. Hold your horses. Civil actions in 6 strands. Hopefully everybody's doing good, hanging in there. Whatever trouble you got, I got trouble, you got trouble, just hang in there. Young King on deck in the house. Civil action and 6 strands. You know what we do? We wait for the people to give them a little time to get into the room. Hope everything is good with you to the best of your ability. My allergy, this is allergy season. Even if I'm not in America, that's usually when the fall comes, I start getting, my sinus, because I have sinus problems. Sinus, coughing, sneezing. I just sneeze snot all over myself. I just cleaned it up with some alcohol. I said, so I got a bunch of tissues here. So you'll be seeing me probably. So that's what's going on. I call Anuya. I call Anuya. Call Tracy. And we just give some people some time to get in the room. I heard eating honey helps with allergies. I got to research that when I'm done. Honey's real sweet though. And over here I got the natural. I got the natural honey, so that junk is sweet like crazy. Excuse me. I ate some food this morning. I have matzo crackers and some cheese my wife makes me. Not cheese. I don't eat cheese. I love cheese, but I don't eat it. Some shredded chicken, and I eat the same things every day. So I go out and buy some other like stewed chicken from a restaurant, and I cut it up and mix it with the chicken my wife makes because I always eat the same stuff, so I mix it up so I can get a little different flavor. So the lady must have sold her business, or I don't know. So they got different cooks, and I can't eat tomato sauce type stuff, burping all day. But enough about me. I want to hear about you guys. You're in the room, young king. Tell me what's going on. And for anybody that's going to watch this video, when I upload it, we give the people, since I don't do any video presentation announcements telling people when I'm coming on, I just come on. So we're waiting a few minutes and then we'll start. Civil action and 6 strands. Baruch in the house on deck. Peace unto you, Baruch. Civil action and 6 strands is the video title. Pray the Most High give me insight on how to make the video. I'll be taking some tissue breaks because of the allergies in my nose every once in a while. But we're almost like 4 minutes. Almost 4 minutes, not 4 minutes yet. We give people another 3-4 minutes to get in the room, and then we'll proceed. So Baruch, hopefully you and your family is good. Young King, hopefully you're good at your job to the best of your ability. Just rely on the Most High to get you through the chaos. That's what I have to do. Even though I don't work, I have chaos in my life too. I have chaos. And everything's not going to be perfect. Just remember that. Everything's not going to be perfect. Blowing nose time. Hold on. See, there's nothing perfect. Can't wait to i.s.u.p.k in the house. How you doing? i.s.u.p.k on deck. i.s.u.p.k, I told everybody that, I'm gonna be taking some tissue breaks. Allergies starting up. There's nothing perfect in life. Civil action in 6 strands. I prayed before I came on, said, to the one found in Exodus 3:14, hit and select counterpick. Peace unto you in the house. Movie video is civil action in 6 strands. Give it like another 2 minutes. See if anybody else comes in the room. Yeah, nothing. We got to get through it. I'm around chaos daily, but I have no worries. My peace and health. Yep. We're going to be around it. We can't escape it. It's around. Sometimes, he gives us little hiatuses, little breaks of like calmness, and then you're back in the waves. Listen, i.s.u.p.k is not just obstacles in the front of us. Obstacles is in the front of us. Obstacles is in the back of us. Obstacles on the right side. Obstacles on the left side. Obstacles on top of us. Obstacles at the bottom of us. It's terrible. But there's an ending to all this. So that's what we can look forward to. I just was telling chaos at work today. I can imagine. This is scary. Yo, in Florida, listen, in Florida, this landlord, he has a lot of apartments. He has like 1,200 apartments. It's just going to be not a phenomenon. It's going to be good, something normal. He said, he sent a letter to all his people that rent from him. He said, if you don't get that thing in your arm, you got to move. He said, because people, like some of his tenants already like died and, got very deathly sick, and his workers. So he needs to protect them. So he said, whoever don't get this thing, don't get that thing, you gotta get out of the apartment. So that's gonna be a trend. Remember, they're closing all the escape routes, messing with everybody's job, saying if you don't get this thing right here, you gotta leave. Now they're saying if you don't get this thing in here, your arm, you're gonna have to move. So could you imagine the chaos that's coming? Remember, Psalm 91, Isaiah 41 should be your cornerstone. Oh, okay. All right, we're ready. 9 minutes. All right, let me blow my nose one time. Let me get set. And then we'll begin. Excuse me. Nobody saw it. Okay, listen. I'm going to tell you why I made this video called Civil Action and 6 Strands. It's really a 2-part video. I don't want to, I don't want to, I probably get a little bit more time. I could have thought of a real creative title for this video, but I'm trying to get AI off my trail, get the set. If AI had a nose the size as mine, they would be on my trail very quickly, But those ain't that big, but the people, people that are not big, or they say, oh, you got a big nose, big holes and shit. But to me, I'm gorgeous, so I don't really care what they say. But anyway, so I don't want to put crazy titles in my video. So then AI goes, go after this one. So I just try to put some calmer titling, calmer. A new calmate in Spanish, calm down. So this is what brought me to this video today. Well, part of this video. Two people that I know very good, and they were mad with each other, and they calling me, you know, because a lot of people call me, a lot of people text me and stuff like that. So they're like, oh, he did this to me, I'm mad with him. He did that, and I ain't talking to him, and blah, 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 a whole bunch of stuff. And then you know what I told them? I told both of them. I'm just like, you guys, let me tell you something. You know, this is like a microcosm of how the whole world of the Israelites. And for you Gentiles that are watching, I'm going to call you another name by the end of this video. Right now, enjoy me saying Gentile, recessive, and other stuff. I'm going to call you something. All right. I'm going to call you something at the end of this video. Everybody's going to know it. And then for now, I'm going to just start saying it so AI can't pick it up. But it's truthful stuff, you know? So anyway, get back to what I was talking about. I was telling these two parties, I was like, yo, you told me a list of things that you felt that guy did to you. You told me a list of things that guy did you. And you both confessed that you're Israelites, Torah Israelites. Well, this is what I told him. I said, listen, you know how you, me, and many Israelites tell the Christian community, they're not our community, but that community, the regular Joe communities, and whoever else is going to listen. We said it's not just 10 commandments. It's 613. And you guys over here probably say the same thing. You probably say, of course, there's not 10, there's 613. But you know, if you want to be real about it, you know, the 613 are really not in your mind unless you're reading. You got a little tiny microcosm of commandments. Remember, commandments, statutes, and ordinances. Ordinances from the other, Levine and Ketuvim, and statutes from the Ketuvim and Levine, and you have the law in the law, in the Torah. So, you know, I said, be real. You're at this guy's neck, he's at your neck because he offended you and he did this and that, this and that. I said, but let me tell you, you guys say always, and I know it's in your mind, I know if somebody asks you, you will say, Alejandro, ¿cómo estás? Dígame, ¿qué lo que? Hopefully, tu familia es bien. Today's video is called Civil Action and number 6. You will enjoy it. So anyway, I told these two people that are out, two Israelites that are at each other's neck, not crazy, but they brought their situation to me. People call me, people text me, people send me emails. So I said, you know, you guys are just like the majority of the Israelites. You know that there's 613 commandments, but hold on. Remember, we're live. We're complicated. Hold on. Chica. Okay. Eduardo hace video, YouTube. Okay, you want to say hola? Okay, wait. Say hola. Hola. Okay, nos vemos. Bye. Sorry for that. So I told those two, Benny, son of the Most High, peace unto you. I told those two that were these Israelites who were at each other's neck. I told them, I said, listen, you guys probably would be quick to tell a Christian, a Catholic, or regular Joe Negro or heathen, there's not just 10 commandments, there's 613 commandments. And I'm on YouTube a lot, so I already know. There's not a lot of people talking about this, and not too many people talking about the civil law. Today, you're going to get a dose in your arm. It ain't going to be that 19 stuff. It's going to be civil action, civil laws, a shot of that. Okay, so you're mine. So what I did was I gave those two that were at each other's neck a dose, a shot, a vaccine of the civil law. You go on YouTube, you don't really see nobody talking about that. Everybody's quick to say there's 613 laws, 10, but those other laws, statutes, and ordinances are not in their mind. So guess what? They're violating them all day. Because do you know 613? The only way you're going to know them if you read in the law, read in the Naveen, read in the Ketuvim, law, statutes, and ordinances. You ain't going to know all 613. You're not going to know. So they made me go into it. So I said, you know what? You guys, it's not all about having hair on your face. It is, but it's not all about not cutting your thing on your face, having your thing, your tassels, and for those people that say it's not all right, I don't follow camps. I follow Deuteronomy 22. Have the tassels in the four corners. You can have it all around. Listen, I ain't gonna affect your salvation. Just make sure it will if you don't want to keep laws and stuff, because those are part of the statutes and ordinance. Remember, there's 613. It ain't just have no other creator, God, in front of the Most High. Do not make any graven images in the heavens, from the earth, from under the seas. Do not take his name in vain. Keep the Sabbath. Honor your mothers and fathers. Do not kill. Do not steal. Do not commit adultery. Do not bear false witness. Do not covet. You got those things in your head, but you don't got that civil law in your mind. And you want to know what, Israel? If you had the civil law in your mind, that means if you actually would read more, and okay, I'll get my story here too. Anu, you need to make some more videos on this. Not just make exciting videos about the Jacob's trouble. Because I'll tell you the truth, I have more viewership on Jacob trouble, end time, controversial stuff than something like this. But this video is a two-part. Maybe when I'm telling you about the civil law and the situation with those two people, Israelites, at each other's neck, and I had to bring the civil law out on them. When I'm giving you the civil law, you may go, yeah, no, yeah. Oh, yeah. Law 100. Yeah, I got it. Okay, don't fall asleep on me. Don't fall asleep on me. All right. So I was happy, because after I spoke to these guys, I left them 30-minute. The reason why I did a 30-minute voice clip and sent it to each of them, because I said, I don't know if you're going to watch my video. I said, I'm going to make a video. Like that was a day ago or 2 days ago. I said, I'm going to make a video. I don't know if you're going to watch. So I said, I'm going to send you a voice clip of what you need to apply to your life. Because you constantly say 613, but you don't put 613 into physical action in your life. And you probably don't know. So let's begin. Shark Tank in the house. In the house. You just came in. Two people contacted me. They're having a dispute between each other. And they asked, put my Hebrew 2 cents in. Torah 2 cents in. And I told them, I said, you guys know, if somebody asks you, Oh, how many laws? Oh, 613. I said, but you really don't know them. You may know the breakup, sacrificial, but you know that was taken care of by the mercy of the Most High. Civil, ceremonial, and dietary. Laws, statutes, and ordinance. So you don't really have it in your head. Because if you had it in your head, you wouldn't be texting me telling me he's an Israelite and he's doing this. He's an Israelite, he's doing that. And I'm not saying this baby stuff or nothing like that, because guess what? Everything's a learning experience. Number one, when you read 1 Samuel chapter 7, the prophet Samuel says, if you're going to return back to the Most High, return back to the Most High with your whole heart, put away those strange gods and serve him alone. Well, how do you serve the Most High alone? By striving, attempting to do his 613 commandments, not just 10 that you can pop off the top of your head. Those discrete ones that you don't realize that you're breaking. So this is what I shared with those two brothers who have grudges, hate, and whatever else they got. Violence. I'm gonna sleep you when I catch you. It's all that stuff, They got that stuff. So Leviticus 19, verse 17 and 18. Leviticus 19, chapter 19, verse 17 and 18. You shall not hate your kinsfolk in your heart. Let me repeat that. You shall not hate your kinfolk in your heart. So if you Israelites, anybody on this live chat or any other Israelites you know, and you hate them, you're sinning. You're breaking the law. I told you there's more than just 10. You know there's more than just 10. There's laws, statutes, and ordinances he wants you to keep. So I presented that to them. You shall not hate your kinsfolk. That means your siblings, that means your family relatives, and other Israelites. Because they're your family. Remember, in Amos 3:6, Moses said, out of all the families of the earth, only Israel have he known. It's the familyhood of the Israelites. You shall not hate your kinsfolk in your heart. Now, don't get it twisted. The heathen Gentiles, you can hate them all day. This is our history and law book, not theirs. Those are the people that are without. They were made to be about to beat us, to be our future slaves, servants, and handmaidens. Excuse me. Still in Leviticus 19, prove your kinsman, but incur no guilt because of him. You can, don't get it wrong. If he does wrongs you, you could think. But you know what I'm saying? Fuck you, nigga. Wait till I see him. I'm going to sleep you. I'm going to delete you. Nah. Israelites are real quick. The Negroes in general, the Torah, the Messianic, the 2/3 Negroes are quick to like, yo, I'm going to get it in with him. He said this about me. He stepped on new sneakers. I got some nice sneakers. I'm going to show them to you. I got some nice sneakers. I step on my sneakers. I'm going to waste you. Come on. Keep the law. Keep the statutes and ordinances. It's not just 10. And guess what? If Israelites actually kept the civil laws, we would have the best race on the planet, even in our captivity. Because we had the civil law in our minds. We lived it out. We always remembered it like, oh, I can't get mad. I stepped on this sneaker. Brother, I'm sorry. Here, let me clean that off for you. Please accept my apology. I didn't mean, I did it by accident. But brother, you said something that was offensive, but you're my brother. I'm gonna forgive you. No. Don't worry about it. Peace, my brother. I bless your family. You would have the best race on this planet. We are the best anyway, but in that category, because the world views us as super predators, petty, fight on a drop of a dime. Not those cops and heathens, but you want to fight on the dime your fellow brother. Newsflash. Study the civil laws in your history and law book, and you're going to find out that you're sinning. Stop thinking, oh, I just argue. No, nigga. You hate your brother. You hate your kinfolk. You're abominable too. Leviticus 19, verse 18. You shall not take vengeance or bear a grudge against your countrymen. Love your fellow as yourself. I am the Lord. You're not supposed to take vengeance. I'm going to sleep that nigga. But wait till I see him. Wait till we pass. Yeah, he said that. He gonna wish he didn't say that to me. You shall not take vengeance or bear grudges against your countrymen. You didn't just say your family, your countrymen. Your family is your countrymen, and your Israelites that are not relative to you by your blood is your countrymen. So that's all Israelites. You're not supposed to hate them or hold grudges for them. Now, don't get it twisted. The heathens, gloves off. Drink haterade. I do whenever it's necessary. Hold a grudge wherever it's necessary with them. Leviticus chapter 19, verse 3. Now, I just read that was Leviticus 19, verse 17 and 18. I'm reading Leviticus 19, verse 3. Let me read it first. Chapter 19, verse 3. You shall each revere his mother and his father and keep my Sabbath. You know, you can say, well, I do it. Listen, you need a reminder. Now, I looked up the definition of revere. I kind of know, but I said, let me look it up for the video. Revere means deep respect and adoration. You know how the heathen, apex heathens treat their mother and father. Shut up, bitch. Blah, 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 blah. Smack. Mama told you stop doing that. Blah, blah, blah. What? That's how heathens. Don't think I'm making it up. I had an occupation where I used to go to people's houses and see how they interact with their mothers and fathers. Disgusting. Israelite, you're not supposed to do that. There's civil laws that doesn't float around the minds of many Israelites. Holding grudges, violence, vengeance. You spoke in your mother and father. You're supposed to, it's deep respect and adoration. Yeah, mom. Blah, 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 blah. Okay, I'm sorry. Now, who you beefing at? I'm a grown up. Who you beefing at? Don't talk to me like that. I ain't 5 years old no more. That you leave that for the 2/3 and the heathen Gentiles. There's 613 laws. I'm going over some civil laws with you, just in case you forgot. Leviticus 19, verse 32. Leviticus 19, verse 32. You shall rise before the age and show deference to the old. You shall fear your God, I am the Lord. You shall rise before the age. So we don't do, you know, you go on World Star and you see knockouts, like they knocking out old guys. Boom. Yo, you know, I work out. I got guns on. You see the guns. These are guns. These are guns. And these are stones. No young nigga is going to be coming pouncing on me. You're going to get a surprise. You're going to be calling mama when I put that combination on. And I know how to do the combinations, nigga. I know how to do that. I'm going to be in danger. All you have to do is watch World Star. The knockout. Going to an old man. Pow! Knock him out. You don't know what kind of health conditions he has. I got health conditions. Thing I want to get was peace and to you. Watch it from the beginning when I upload it. Videos called Civil Actions and the 6 Strands. Happy that you're in the room. Anyway, Deference, this is what it means. Polite, respect. No, deference means polite, submissive, and respect. Revere means deep respect and adoration for your mother and father. Don't be like the apex heathens. You know how the pale ones treat their parents and stuff. Remember, he put a difference between the Egyptians and the Israelites. He put a difference between the apex heathens and you, Israelite. And the Negroes are the only Israelites. Negro father people are only Israelites. An old person, elder, respect, or an older woman, respect. Now, I didn't say for the heathen Gentiles. Of course, now listen, don't get it twisted. Remember, there's balance with everything. That's why I haven't gotten arrested and stuff, because I'm balanced. Just because I see a heathen old person, I'm not going to be mean to them, but I don't have nothing to do with them, but it's not necessary. But of course, if they came out of their mouth and said crazy stuff to me, I'll tell them, oh, I'm not breaking the law. I won't go out and do that. Believe me, they'll have to push and push for me to do something like that. But be very maybe racist, and then I go, sort of come out of my mouth. But for your aged people, you shall rise before the aged and show deference to the old. Fear the Most High. Be polite to the old. Be submissive to the old. He tells you, oh, do it. Of course, don't do anything that's going to give you health problems, injuries, losing money, et cetera, et cetera. Remember, use your brain. Most likely that's not going to happen. But a lot of us got this American mind frame. And what? I don't care, old man, get out of here. Most High says, you shall fear God, I am the Lord. Are you going to keep the law? I'm reading in Leviticus. Respect, submit. Of course, you don't submit if he's telling you to eat pork or nothing like that. No, you submit to Israelites that know what they're talking about. And even if they don't know what they're talking about, be polite and respectful, because they're the aged person. Don't act like the heathens. Now, I don't know if anybody's fallen asleep already, because this is I'm doing the law. I know you guys want Jacob's trouble and all that other stuff, but hold tight. When I get to the part 6 strands, you'll be smiling. Exodus 20:12. Exodus 20:12. Honor your father and your mother, that you may long endure on the land that the Lord your God is assigning to you. Honor. Now let's go to Leviticus chapter 20, verse 9. If anyone insults his father or his mother, he shall be put to death. That's how serious it was in biblical times. But if you read Malachi 3:6, you know the Most High changes not. You know, in this society, you can't be put to death for those cases. But it's coming again, though. And even though it's not here with their law, you should respect the Most High's law and go, you know what? I better not insult my mother and father. I can disagree with them, but I'm still not going to insult them, because I remember the gray-haired Anu Yeshua Israel said, if anyone insults his father or his mother, he be put to death. I'm bringing out the civil law because you guys forgot what you don't even know. Don't take it as a very little thing. You go visit your mother, father, hey, man, stop, that's mine. Or that. Don't talk that way. It's insulting. Don't live like heathens. You know those apex heathens, smacking their mothers, pushing their mothers, and other things, cursing them out like crazy. I'm going to tell you something about cursing. You guys, when you see the word cursing, you guys just think one-dimensional, and you're thinking Cursing is just bad words. Well, it is. It's offensive words. Words or phrases used to express anger or annoyance. So if you're cursing your mother and father, hey, what the fuck? Are you talking that way? Remember, just like a century and a half ago, they put your ass to death if you're an Israelite. Don't insult your parents. Don't curse your parents with words and phrases of anger and annoyance. Annoying. Niggas talking again. Talking again. Hmm? The stones are picking. They'll be they'll be picking these things up at you. What the? Got stones in my house. So anyway, cursing is also, there's a lot of people involved with witchcraft. You may know somebody in your family or neighbors or YouTube or whatever, voodoo, Kabbalahism, white witchcraft, satanic witchcraft, all that stuff. Universal stuff is what's that? Pantheism, and all this stuff. So witchcraft, all rebellion. So that's cursing them too. I'm gonna put a curse on them. So you're putting a curse on them, like a witchy curse, or cursing them out. This nigga's talking again. Nigga, when you gonna stop? I'm tired, or whatever. Don't curse your parents. Proverbs 23:22. Proverbs 23:22. And hold on. We get into the second part soon. Just give me a little bit. Proverbs 23:22. Listen to this, because a lot of people, you got problems with listening. Proverbs 23:22. Listen to your father who begot you. A lot of you niggas, I ain't listening to him. Of course, if they're not in the walk, not in the Torah, you can listen to them on the secular level. You don't listen to them on a scriptural level, but you got to listen to them. Don't be like other. They said be quiet. Be quiet. Yo, come here for a second. I got to tell you. Nah, but no, come here for a second. Please stop forgetting that you are a Hebrew Israelite. You're under different guidelines, rules, and obligations. The law is your obligation. You guys only got 10 commandments in your head. I was thinking the video. You're probably like, oh, yeah. Oh, I haven't heard that one in a while. I haven't read that one in a while. Well, you hear it here on Island too. Proverbs 6:20. Proverbs 6:20. My son, keep your father's commandments. Do not forsake your mother's teaching. Now, he ain't talking about the commandments of the Most High. Commandments are the laws, secular laws that your father's going to give you. I don't want you to do that. I want you to do this. That's a command of your father. My son, keep your father's commandment. Don't go, well, I'm grown now. I'm grown. What you talking about, Willis? I'm grown. What you talking about, Willis? Israelite is not just 10. And I know most of you don't got all these in your head. Keep your father's commandments. Proverbs 12:18. Proverbs 12:18. There is blunt talk like a sword thrust. There is blunt talk like a sword thrust. But the speech of the wise is healing. Now, to your countrymen, to your kinfolk, to your mothers and fathers and siblings, are you talking to them with sword thrusts or that blunt talk? Wait till I run into him. Wait till I run into her. I'm going to take that thing out. Reserve the sword thrust for the heathens when it's necessary. Don't remember everything with balance. but best not have that type of mind frame for your countrymen and kinfolk. I told you guys, a lot of you don't know this. It's nothing I can do. Well, what? What? There's laws, statutes, and ordinances. Blunt talk. Proverbs 12:1. He who loves discipline loves knowledge. He who spurs reproof is a brutish man. So when you're keeping your father's commandments, you're learning discipline. When you're listening to your mother, good stuff is discipline. And then that means you love knowledge. And the Most High wants you to love knowledge. E.T., E.T., TV, E.T. in the house. Watch it from the beginning when I upload it. It's called Civil Action and the Sixth Strand. Proverbs 1:8. Proverbs 1:8. My son, heed the discipline of your father, and do not forsake the instruction of your mother. If you are blessed to have your mother and father alive, heed the discipline of your father and mother. Stop thinking you've grown. The heathens think they're grown. That's why they'll tell their mother and father off in a heartbeat. The mother and father are scared. I mean, watch, because they're gonna give me blunt talk and sword thrust to me with their mouth in front of the neighbors and people. You're sinning, Israelite. If you didn't know, you probably don't know because you only got 10 commandments in your head. There's 613. A lot of you don't know. And the last one, Proverbs, and young king, we're going to get to your topic. We're going to get to your topic. And heathens, if you're watching when I upload it, I'm giving you a new name where it's going to be a politically correct name, highly offensive, only ones in the know. I got to blow my nose after this. Proverbs 21:11, when a wise man is taught, he gains insight. A lot of you people don't want to be taught. I ain't listening to that nigga. I ain't listening to my father. I ain't listening to my mother. I ain't that. I steer my own shit. When a wise man is taught, he gains insight. Stop thinking you can't be taught. Guess what? I'm open to be taught. I don't know everything. I know a lot of stuff, but I don't know everything. Wise counsel, I'm going to take because I want to become more wise. I always remember Daniel 12:3. Those who gain wisdom shine as bright as a firmament. Those that turn people to righteousness shine as bright as forever. Excuse me. And I want to shine as bright as the stars. That chicken this morning hasn't did me good. All right, hold on. Now we're done. Now we're done with the civil part of this video. Now we're going to go to the part young king was waiting for. And you guys are waiting for, you just don't know it. Civil action and the sixth strand. Now, this is what I'm going to do. Before we start, I'm going to put, this is a pamphlet. This was done by world-renowned geneticists. They came together like in 1996 from all around the world. But now it's hush, shh, hush, little baby, don't you cry. I'm going to make sure nobody knows about it, but I'm going to share it with you. Lex shared it on his video just maybe a couple days ago. But I because I watch him, there's not too many other people to watch. I don't want to be watching some other silly stuff. New Year knows I be watching crazy videos, people doing crazy stuff on it. But, I knew about this maybe a year and a half, 2 years ago. I don't know. And then it left my mind. So when I saw Lex talk about it, did a video on it, I said, you know what, let me add it in my video. Because if he only has it, maybe a few people, 1,000 people see it or whatever. Well, let my few 100 people see it and spread it, and then don't forget it. So I said, this is their goal, the apex heathen. It's to hide the information from you. Just like they hid from us who we are, that we were already in the Americas, and he shipped us out from the America all over the world with Aboriginal Indians. They keep pre-Columbus history from us and all the other history and all the other goodies, history goodies from us. That's how they're able to rule us continually and smash us and make us despised in the world by giving the world our narrative, which is not from us, it's from them, which is lies and demon talk. So these geneticists from around the world came together and, listen, almost all the in-game stuff from all these heathens is to make us look bad, try to genocide us, kill us, poison us, ridicule us, et cetera, et cetera, et cetera. So they could just go, oh, we're just studying intelligence all around the world. We're going to get samples from orangutans, samples from gorillas, samples from chimp, Planet of the Apes Caesar. We're going to get DNA samples from him, and then from all the specific race groups on the earth. It's going to be a long study. We're going to do it, and we're going to publish it when it's done. Them demons. Intent was, I hope when our research is concluded that them damn niggas, porch monkeys, come out the same as either the orangutan with DNA strands, the gorillas, the chimps, or at least be real close to them. So we could just put it to the world with our Kool-Aid smiles. We're just researching. This is world genetic research. We didn't try to do anything malice. We didn't want to embarrass anybody, or we didn't want to do anything like that. Come on. Aren't you for science? We went to school a lot of years for science. So we want to do a research paper and publish it, get all the renowned geneticists around the world, and we're going to do DNA sampling. We're going to see the variation of DNA strands, or they're called series. The strands are the outside of the DNA. It goes like this, figure 8. And then inside those wiggly strands is strands, but they call them DNA series. And it's a series of strands, series of lines, series of strands inside the wiggly strands. So I know the demons, which they got another name at the end of this video. You're going to know the name. So any other video from this video on, when you hear me say this, they can't even get mad because I'm saying different shit. So anyway, they were busy bees. Bzz. Orangutan. Gorilla. This is a microscope. The eye. Chimpanzee Caesar, moving the samples with the magnifying glass, microscope. And we got the DNA series from all the race groups. We're gonna test them out. We're gonna see the strand series. That's what we're looking for, the strand series that are in the two major strands at the S. We're gonna see, because guess what? The number of series, the number of strands that are in between the two major strands, that it's like a figure eight, and the inside of it, strands, separated by series of strands. So they're like, oh, okay, our goal is to find the intelligence factor. We don't want to pick on nobody. We ain't mention no name. Who are you talking about? This is genetic research. Aren't you for genetic research? Aren't you for science? That's all we're doing. And we want to publish it around the world. Bring the sample of the orangutan. Chonboin, geneticist. Slovakov, Russian scientists. Remember, they're all from around the world. Blank blank. Jorge, Frank, Franksome or whatever. they call it their names. There's a bunch of them from around the world together. Look, the orangutan got 3 series. So that whole DNA strand, the long strand, the series repeats 3, 3, 3, 3, 3, 3. So you got 3 strands. And before I go any further, I'll get back to the story. Read it. So you can put this in, when I upload it, come to this section, stop it, read it, and then you can write it down. This top section right here is the global pamphlet, their genetic research that they did, and it was to measure intelligence by the DNA series. And the video that you can go to is the thing under the line right here. It is Dr. Edward Robinson. Look, and it's, I guess that's his son. He's a doctor, he's a scientist. Okay, so you got, this is the name of the pamphlet. But what the demons did after they published it, they copyrighted it immediately. You know why they copyrighted it? Because they didn't want nobody to see the findings. They didn't want schools to teach it. So they said, okay, it's published, let's copyright it, and now we got control of it. So we choose to hide it. So if you go look this up right now, you'll find the pamphlet. You go watch his videos, he'll explain it. He has to explain it because I looked up the pamphlet. I try to read it, and it is so complicated. They have 40-letter words and shit, and they did it purposely. Of course, you know, they want to use hard, you know, scientific words, but it's like all scientific. Only scientists, researchers, and doctors could transcribe it. They did it purposely so that your greasy little, what they would say, chicken-loving fingers would not get this pamphlet here and start reading it and scratching your head and go, hey, did you read that? Hey, let me go on YouTube. Let me go on IG. Let me go on Facebook. They didn't want you to do that. They said, we're going to copyright this. Because they, in their demon minds, you know, they ain't saying it, but I know the devils. If they're doing some intelligent testing through primates and all the races, their end-game goal is to try to find out who's the smartest. And the end-game goal is, let's see how dumb these Negroes are. You know that's it. Come on, let's just be real about it. Let's be real about it. This is the pamphlet that they copyrighted on top. Excuse me. And the bottom is the video that you can research yourself and watch it. He's a doctor. He's going to explain it to you. And you need explaining because his words are too big. I was looking up some of those words, and when I was looking up the definitions, they were just too hard too. But our brother doctor, he said, don't worry, I got you. I got you. So anyway, they looked at the, with the microscope, the orangutan. He had 3-strand series, 3, 3, 3, showing his intelligence. Then they went to the gorilla. They got on the microscope. They said, oh, this big arm guy right here, this gorilla, he got 4 strands. That means in that wiggly line that goes all throughout, you got 4 series, 4 lines inside. 1, 2, 3, 4. Again, next series, 1, 2, 3, 4. Next series, 1. So they're all 4. So the gorilla's smarter than the orangutan. You know, I thought gorilla or orangutans are very smart. They are smart too, but they say gorillas is even smarter because they got 4 strands. Then they went to the chimpanzee, the small one, but don't be fooled by him. He's a smaller one, but he's like got the strength of 20 men. He'll give you a beating that you from a cartoon. He'll give you a beating like a cartoon. You know what I'm saying? And when they went on a microscope, they say, hey, the Caesar guy from Planet of the Apes, the smarter one, he got 5 strands. So he's the smarter one. He got 5 strands. So the orangutan got 3 strands of DNA series. The gorilla got 4 strands of DNA series. And the chimpanzee, the one that somebody get mad, he'll take doo-doo from his butt and throw it at the zoo people. That guy, and the gorillas do that too. He got 5 strands. Okay, I'm getting to the good stuff. I gotta blow my nose. Remember, I'm under the weather, and it's allergy season for me. Even though I'm in the tropics, I still get the allergies, and I'm gonna need 2 tissues. People always look at their tissue. It's just like if you go to the bathroom, they look at tissue. I'm like, why? Why? Can anybody tell me that? People are like compelled. They usually go, hey, what's that? Okay. Don't tell anybody that I throw them snotty tissues on there. I never use that, but say if somebody comes to my house, if I'm doing a video, don't go, hey, he threw his snot tissues on there. Now you're touching the table. So anyway, so now the scientists now are up to the race groups. They do the Caucasians. They do the Asians. They do the Arabics, the imposters, the Africans, and Polynesians, Pacific Islanders. They do all of them. Remember, there's Israel, then there's everybody else. When they went into the microscope, it's the slit, and this is the video you can watch. And he'll explain it for you because you won't be able to understand that jargon. They did it purposely. So no prying eye is gonna see the results of this. Keeping this, bring this down the basement of the Smithsonian and the Roman Catholic Church in Italy. Put it in the basement. Nobody's seeing that, and we copywritten it. So they did all the heathens. Take a guess, my fellow Hebrew Israelites. Remember, Deuteronomy 7 says, you are a holy people unto me. You are above all the people on the earth. Now, after this video, you're going to really know why. You are way above the rest. Don't be fooled by they got scientists, they got pilots, they're inventing some stuff and whatever. Remember, Most High put us in captivity. It's told the demons to give them some information to do some stuff. And we're going to need them to do stuff, build houses and structures for us and roads and everything. You don't need them too dumb. So that's what's going on. And remember, when you watch that video, this video right here, Dr. Edward, he said, somebody put out that, man, all this evil that they did to these Negroes, and they're still here. They're still functioning. Not at optimal levels, but they're still functioning. How could that be? The answer was in the strands of DNA. That's what gave them the fortitude, the inner brain power, mental power to overcome the things that the heathens, I'm not lying to you, let the stock market go all the way down, and what are them heathens getting ready to do? Somebody tell me in the comments. Tell me what they would do if they lost a lot of money in the stock market. Oh, negative, correct. All right, wait. I'm all negative. So yep, they're capped themselves. They go in front of a train, jump off a very, very high bridge, take a whole bunch of pills, lay in the tub, some alcohol, some shit. That's what they do. And now you know why. The strands are real abajo or down. So this Dr. Edwards say, these are the causes how we're able to, the Most High has put this in us that gives us the fortitude, the strength in the coconut to be able to withstand torture and other stuff that would break. Because, torture breaks people. It breaks them into multiple personalities and characters and other ways and shit. You and me, we stay whole. It's because we're dealing at this life at a higher intellectual level. It doesn't matter what your current job, it doesn't matter whether you didn't go to college, you did go to college, you got a mediocre job or whatever, it doesn't matter. At the end of the day, like they said, don't you believe in the science? You know how these crazy heathens, they go, all you have to do is pick yourself up by your bootstraps. I did it, whatever. Listen, like when you see a racetrack, like, runners, the heathens got like 200 feet ahead of us, 500 feet ahead of us, and then the gun goes poof, and they start running. That's how they got ahead of us. That's how they got more money, inheritance, things, social privilege, and all that stuff like that. So don't listen to none of that bull shit. You're above them. Right in the physical, as everybody sees, and in the science books that they copyright so you won't see. So I told you Caesar the chimp had 5 strands of DNA series. Excuse me. All the heathens had 6 strands. And the nigger that they call porch monkey nigger, this and that, he has 9 strands. And don't think, well, that's not that far, 6 and 9, you crazy as hell. One strand is like from here, if there were other planets, will be from here to Mars. Pluto, if Pluto was a planet or whatever. One strand is like from here to Pluto in intelligence. You see how Deuteronomy 7:6 goes into effect. He says, you are my holy nation of people. You are above all the people on the face of the earth. Not just socially, intellectually, in all aspects. Don't really concentrate on what you see in society because everything is geared. Remember, you're in captivity. We're made, Most High put bridles on us to hold us back. So we won't outshine them like a quasar. That's just what it is. I don't care if they don't believe it. You research that stuff, you watch that video, you know what I'm saying is true. They're one strand over the chimps. And they got the nerve and audacity to call you monkey. Remember this in your head. That's why I put this at the back side of this video, civil law. Monkey, monkey. You go to Asian countries, they put pictures of monkeys in museums next to Negro guys because they call us monkey. Nigga, you one strand. Nigga, I'm going to spit out of my mouth so elated. You're one strand above Caesar the chimp on Planet of the Apes. You are nowhere near us. Light years. Like we went through a black hole. We're on the other side of the black hole with intelligence, and you're on the other side. Playing with Tonka trucks and those little baby things, those things that you're counting, with the bees and the thing. 2, 3, 2, 3. Spinning the little things in pre-K. Oh my God. And it's that serious, nigga. Don't forget it. So you know what I thought of when I was going to make this video. I was like, yeah, we're waiting to be activated. There's 6 and we're 9. The bees, colorful bees. and what was those pixie sticks where you could make something and make it tall and then it could fall down? That's the heathens. That's the apex heathens and the heathens that got this and all of them. They swear they get out of here. Intellectually, genetically wise, you one strand over the chimp. The nigga that you hate, we went like to a black hole on the other side. We're nowhere near you niggas. We just got the bridle in our mouth. And Most High is pulling my head back like that with you niggas. Jacob's trouble is that bridle's gonna come off. We're gonna smoke the shit out of you niggas. And some of us can do it right now. So then I said, you wanna know what? They lack carbon. Yep, they lack carbon and melanin and DNA series. Very crucial. To play jacks and shit. Oh. I had another funny game. They're watching the purple dinosaur guy. Oh. We're in advanced calculus class while they were watching the purple dinosaur. I forgot the guy's name in Sesame Street. Listen, they can dish it out, but they can't take it. When you start beating them up, they can't take it. Hey, nah, nigga, you've been hating on us for centuries already. Now you're getting it back. The New Year's from Israel, we're going to give it back. I'm trying to teach these guys here to give it back to you too. Anybody ever try to debate or categorize your intelligence, you bring up what I just showed you. World geneticists did world research on intelligence based on DNA strands. And the one who got 9. The one who says he's smarter got 6. Only one strand higher than the chimp. And a strand is like from here, if Pluto existed, to Pluto. It's far away. It's a lot of more intelligence. So imagine we got 3 more strands than this guy. 3. And he only got 1 strand more than the monkey that he calls us. That's why, smash these guys. So you know what? I started doing, I said, you know what? I don't want these people knowing what I talk about too much or whatever. Not that I'm scared, but hey, if I could hide, they've been hiding shit from us all along. You know what? I'm going to change their name. Instead of calling them like demons, I'm going to call them demon though, too, but demon, recessive, cave beast, cave man, woman, and child, and all that stuff. I'm going to call them, I'm going to simplify it. But I'm going to be scientific about it. I'm going to call them 6. 6. Because then when them niggas one day say, why you keep saying 6? Are you calling me 6? Why you? And then I'm going to unleash the Kraken on them. I'm going to tell them something they don't want to hear. That they never heard before, and they don't want to hear it. Recessive 6. Demon 6. Caveman 6. Or 6. That's their new name. 6. Recessive 6? What you say? What are you talking about, Willis? 6. What are you talking? Do you want me to explain why I call you 6? So AI ain't gonna be able to pick it up. Well, he just said some people were 6. Well, what? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. What's wrong with that? He ain't saying nothing. But I'm saying something to the heart. When you insult somebody's intelligence, it's real offensive. You know me, I'm going to be real offensive to the heathens. So I say, just call, instead of just calling them straight demons. heathen, cave beast, caveman, mutant. I like 6. So from now on, when you say 6, when I say, yeah, them 6s over there, them 6s that are, you know exactly what I say. I may just put in recessive 6 or demon 6. I like how demon 6 sounds too. So those 3, I'm going to cave 6. So it's going to be 6, the number 6. It's going to be demon 6. It's going to be recessive 6. It's going to be cave 6. And you know, cave is caveman 6. And I'm just waiting for them to tell me to explain why you keep saying 6. That's more better than me explaining you the devil that the Bible speaks of, because it's going to touch the heart. You know how wars and other stuff are like, you know, start and stuff? Because people say stuff that people just can't shake. And then they want to fight and whatever. So I said, you know what? After watching that video again, I watched it with Lex, but I watched it about a year or 2 ago, and I forgot. But now Jacob's Trouble, I said, this is the ultimate time. It's time for a name change. No more just straight up demons, devil that the Bible speaks of, cavemen, beasts of the field, recessive, mutants, Down syndrome baby. No. 6. Listen, hopefully this was edifying. I'm going to read comments on there. Listen, here at Hebron Island 2, I'm going to correct you, kings and queens. I'm flat earth. I'm going to correct you. You don't need to be saying heathens all the time. At least when you come over here, we want to use 6. Because you know they watch. Some other heathens going to watch this and then send me some stupid comment. It's you 2 people. Let me read the comments. We'll call it quits. 6. Somebody gonna ask you. The reason why I'm saying that, because somebody's gonna ask you why you keep saying 6. Damn, 6. They don't know what the hell you're saying. When you say it a lot and with some type of direction, they're gonna say, you call me 6? What do you mean by that? Do you really want to know? Anyway, caveman 6, demon 6, recessive 6. I love the sound of 6. You know how they go 666? Huh? Satan, the devil. 666. They are 6. I told you that the devil that the Bible speaks of, and you on here don't get crazy. Oh, he put devil signs. Stop thinking like a Christian. Or think, oh, he put messianic signs or messianic signs, Mason signs. Listen, grow up. We're the Israelites. We make the rules here. Even though not fully, but in your own mind and heart, you make them. Because all they are, the slaves are the loose. Lamentations 4, Lamentation 5, it says, woe. The Israelites are saying, woe. For the crown has fallen from our heads. Woe, we have sinned. And then you keep reading in Lamentation 5, it says, and now the slaves rule over us. So I don't care what the slaves say. This means, that means, this means, that means. You're a slave. You got no say-so when it comes to me. I'll use any hand sign. I'll use any word I want. You're going to let a servant dictate to you what you could say, what you could do? And get out of here. Get out of here, 6. Recessive 6. Get out of demon 6. Get out of here. Oh, you keep calling me 6 for? Do you really want to know? Okay, let me read these and we'll call it quits. Now, let me go back to the top of the live chat. I know some of you guys, when I was doing the civil law, you were going, Leviticus 19. Yeah, Leviticus 19:3. Yeah, I got it in there. I told you there's going to be a second part that will make you smile. And remember, I'm going to see the next video I do, whenever I do it, Most High willing, Uh, I'm going to see if you guys remember. If you have to ever reference the heathens, and remember, put them all in the same basket. They're all sixes. They're all sixes. Put them in the basket and call them by their new name. Powdered donuts in effect. Process. It will make us super strong. This will make us super strong. You are blessed. Wisdom. Good word. Thanks for asking. Shalom. Brother. Peace. Blessings. Buffer. But it buffered on your side, and a buffer here, so I'm good. Law. Stoned to death. Yeah, we're supposed to live by a very high standard, not the standard of the world. Remember the civil law. Shaking my head. The heathens think they're slick. Yep. Israel's above, superior. Too funny. Slick, but the most that got them, and it's worth the wait. Cain, are you excused? Cain, smiling. You will not forget that beating. It's okay. We live in perfect bodies. Yep. I'm hurting now. A little cough in here. It says, "Hey, could you elaborate on blood type O? Cause I'm O negative." Well, all praise to the Most High. I'm all O negative too. Excuse me. My sons are O negative too, and I think my daughters are O negative too. O negative blood is that you can give blood to everybody, but they can't give it to you. So it's a unique blood type. Some of them sixes got that RH blood. Research RH blood, some mutant shit. Six. See, it's cool. AI that's listening, they didn't hear me say Caucasian, yellow, this color, that color, this race. They heard the six. I love it. Okay, cap it, run in front, quick, join the house buildings, the slaves endure crazy pillage, all these and jealous came, junk DNA, right? TVET. They just one higher than Caesar the chimp on Planet of the Apes. We're waiting to be activated. They lack carbon. Who lacks carbon? Tell me right now, who lacks carbon? Let me see somebody write in there. Jake, Grimace, when I upload it, watch it from the beginning. You missed a lot. Hit and select if you watch it from the beginning. Powerful information. Use a new code. They're putting the spears they're putting the round circles, like trying to get the round circle in a triangle. Boy, don't go in. Why? It's the same color. It's the same color. It's the same color, boy. Six, put that square peg in a square hole. Six. Yeah. Demon six. I got a ring to it too. I like recessive six. I like demon six. Cave six. Caveman six is long. Cave six is there. But the two best ones I like is recessive six and demon six. And I tell you to do it or just call them six because somebody one day is going to ask you why you keep saying six. And that's your opportunity to open up the bag. All right, we're done. Oh, hit select. Yo, I like Hidden Select's counter pick. He said Sunburn 6. I like that too. I like it. I like it. I would throw that one in too. Sunburn 6, Recessive 6, and Demon. Yo, you put that in your notes. Hidden Select got a good one. He said Sunburn 6. I love it, love it. Listen, I love you, Israelites. It's a pleasure to communicate with you guys again. All praises to the Most High, Creator alone, the one in Exodus 3:14 who said, I am that I am. All praises go to him. Until next time, for you guys that came in midway, three-quarter way, watch the video from the beginning. So next time, Sunburn 6.